if something rocks the boat in the relationship, and that happens in relationships. I mean, not every day is perfect. There are little squabbles and annoyances and things that happen. But Carence is so sensitive to and so afraid of the thought of being alone, the thought of being left by Narcy, that he assumes responsibility for everything in the relationship, his happiness, her happiness. If there's a problem, he's got to fix it. And by assuming this position, then Carence is oblivious to Narcy's manipulations. And quite frankly, Narcy might be oblivious too. It's because this has become the habit of the relationship. This is just the pattern that they have been into. And this is what has happened even over their lives, how they have, adopted to present circumstances based upon the skills that they learned throughout their life. And so one way to look at this is neither one of them is being intentional with the dysfunction, but both of them are both responsible for the dysfunction. And as Carence becomes a little more aware of things, as he works through some of the conversations with his counselor, and as he steps back and begins to sort of not be holding himself responsible for everything. If you look at the book and you read the prologue, The Narcissist Cherry Bomb, this is a great example of Carence's codependency. Carence's absolute drive, his absolute conviction that everything is his responsibility and he can make it work no matter what he does. He will change anything and everything about himself to make this relationship work. And in the process, he totally loses himself, who he is, his identity, what he stands for. At one point, Carence even tries to rewire his physiology so he can become a night person and not be the morning person, so he can line up his clock, his biological clock, with his beloved Narcy. And it doesn't work. So again, him seeing everything as his responsibility is his problem. He did that. Becoming aware of what we do, becoming aware that we don't need that other person to make us feel whole. We don't need that other person to make us feel like we're enough. We are enough on our own. We are whole without that.